Most students are using AI like a vending machine. They enter a prompt and they get an essay in return. It feels productive and it's fast. It can even get them the grade. But there is a specific term for this in educational research: procedural goal structure. This means that your goal isn't to actually learn, but just to finish the task. And the data shows that while procedural users finish faster, their actual skill acquisition is flatlining. This means that people aren't cheating the school, but they are cheating their own brain out of the germane load it needs to actually grow. When you do this, you are engaging what Daniel Kahneman calls System 1 thinking: fast, automatic, but lazy. However, there is a small group of students that are using AI to speed up their learning, not just the finishing. So today I'm going to show you how you can flip from procedural to mastery so that you can future-proof your skills. And although I'm focusing on this from a student's perspective, you can use these same exact principles whether you are a student looking to change careers or you simply enjoy learning things fast. And I do want to be very clear. I am not here to lecture you on academic integrity like a university dean. I'm here to talk to you about your value or your future value in the economy. So I've been looking through some of the latest efficacy reports, specifically on pedagogical synergies. The researchers define the difference between cheating and learning not by what you use, but by your goal structure. So if you use AI to outsource effort, that is procedural. You are a courier delivering information that you may or may not understand. But if you instead use AI to scaffold your thinking and to make the struggle productive, that is mastery. The data suggests that mastery users actually get higher grades in complex assessments because they are using AI to expand their thinking, not to replace it. So let's look at the exact workflow that these mastery users use. Strategy number 1 is the sandwich workflow. So writing is where most people fall into the procedural trap. To fix this, we can use the sandwich workflow. Think about your assignment or task as a sandwich. The bread has to be human, but the meat can be AI. So layer 1, or the top bun, involves human ideation. So before you open ChatGPT or Gemini, you have to write out your outline. You define the thesis, you define the arguments. This ensures that the soul of the essay will always be yours. This is non-negotiable. Layer 2 is the meat, or AI scaffolding. This is where you can bring AI into your workflow, but you have to use it right. You can't just say, write this. Instead, use augmentative prompts. You can say, here is my thesis. Act as a critical opponent. Give me 3 counter-arguments to my point so I can make my essay stronger, or critique my outline of this essay based on this grading rubric. This way, you are using AI to expand your perspective. This is mastery, rather than just generating the text for the essay, which is procedural. And at this point in the workflow, the majority of LLMs will try to be far too helpful. Ensure that your instructions are very clear in stating that you do not want the AI to write the actual essay, only to critique your idea and your outline. And layer 3 is the bottom bun, or human synthesis. At this point, you take all of the insights from the previous stage and you write out the draft. You do the heavy lifting. The research shows that this struggle is required for memory encoding. Then, if you like, you can use AI again at the very end as a copy editor to fix grammar, or to compare the essay that you created against the rubric for the assignment, or against a list of constraints and points that you wanted to ensure were met by the essay. So strategy 2 for how you can use AI to help out as a student or just to learn in general is probably my favorite. It is the Socratic Tutor for studying. So let's talk about when you run into a really tough concept. Usually when you simply ask AI for an answer, yeah, you can get it instantly. This can get you to around the same place, but it creates metacognitive laziness. This is using System 1 thinking. In order to trigger System 2, the slow, analytical thinking that actually builds intelligence, we need to turn AI into a Socratic tutor. And for this, I love using NotebookLM. All you need to do is upload your lecture audio or your notes. But don't ask NotebookLM for a summary. Instead, use the following prompt. I am studying for my exam. Act as a Socratic tutor. Quiz me on this material one concept at a time. Do not give me the answer. If I get it wrong, give me a hint. So now, you are forced to retrieve the information yourself. The AI isn't doing all of the heavy work for you. It's forcing you to do the work yourself. This is the definition of mastery goal structure. And if you are a computer science or data analytics major, the temptation to just copy code can be huge. That is the definition of procedural usage, though. Yes, you get the code, but you don't get the logic behind it. So here you can use the exact same sandwich method. Create an outline and have AI critique it. And then you can write the code and have AI critique your output, make suggestions, or debug it if it happens not to work. And I know that switching from procedural to mastery can take a bit more effort up front, even if it saves you time in the long run. So to help out, I put together a sandwich workflow checklist. It's a simple file guide that outlines the human-AI-human steps and includes the Socratic and critic prompts that I mentioned earlier. I've linked it in the description, so be sure to print it out. It's your safety rail just to make sure that you are actually learning, not just repeating information. The world doesn't need more people who can just copy and paste from ChatGPT. That is a commodity skill. The world needs people who can orchestrate AI. People who have the deep human knowledge to know when AI is right, when it's wrong, and how to guide it. Don't settle and allow technology to make you procedural. Instead, use it to become a master. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, definitely be sure to give it a like and subscribe for more content just like this. That's all for today, and I will see you in the next one.